Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's going to be out of bounds. Just beyond midfield. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, 49ers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one is caught by Hollywood Grass. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Now he takes off.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself. Understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap.
On the double. Hey. Viking 18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
That's another 49er.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Cade Otton. Touchdown. 49ers. That his second TD catch of the season. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 43-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the clock to go on that one.
Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Ready? Ready, Lion.
Back to the air once more on second down. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down.
Ready?
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tag. 960 Eagles.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. First down, 49ers.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And he will score! Cade Otten. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Rupi able to add the extra point, and the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Ready up.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19. Ready.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Third and long.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Now that Warrior 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around, and it'll be 2nd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
Makes the score.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. He accurately accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And pick up 3, or maybe 4, Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
Okay, ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's a gain of 10.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st down, Arizona.
70 Rangers, 7, Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Plus to his right. Down, he'll air one out. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big gain for Arizona. Pickup of 46 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pop, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rodley, 8.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get it, 60 Eagles.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this up close to the 40. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready,
He'll look to throw. That's the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
To number 88.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Nice. Buffalo 18.
They'll motion the slot man right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. They work this out wide to Benson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. The ball comes out. The Niners have got it. Inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball on this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60. Ready.
Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Flash. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Benson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Get it.
On third down, they go with Benson. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the second time. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the ready. 18, hop, set, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Here's Etienne. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Ready, set. Warrior 70. 60 boxes. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Go.
On the move, left is Benson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Pearsall going to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
On the jump.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Cowboy 80.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to...
And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, San Francisco.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A handoff, running left is Benson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
19 Tiger.
And Cardinals first down.
They'll go again with Benson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up second
Okay,
and 9.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9.
Ready, go.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the right side. Up by McBride. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Complete to Trey McBride.
17 yards, the gain there. It's an Arizona first down. They'll run here with Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
17-yard line.
Ready. Come on.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Baron Browning in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Got it. Ready.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's taken in at the 50. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
42-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Hold it ready.
Here is a big one. Third down and 2.
Check that. Let's go. Bronco switch. Bronco. Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Arizona.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. That's caught by Harrison right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
And the Cardinal first down.
Warriors 17. Here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
To the sideline.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves the ball.
That ties the game, 35-35. Matt Gay set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Pearsall going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, 49ers.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Here's Etienne, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6 coming up.
At the 7-yard
70
line.
Timberwolves. Tag. Cougar 19. Ready.
Etienne. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Go. Panther 60. 70 Timberwolves.
On the run, McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
42. Cardinals 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
39-yard line.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Bronco switch. Ready? Hey, check that streak. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll drop the throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ready. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
That ties the game at 42 all. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Nothing. Press all 80. Go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give. Here's Benson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70.
30-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. He'll up the middle, and he's got his man complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Arizona.
A run with Benson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. McBride is the motion man. Murray now on second down. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one caught the floor. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
20-yard line.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. And play will be stopped here. 10 seconds remaining in overtime as they call timeout.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
70 Lions. Viking 18. Bronco 80.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Throwing now from the gun. Rolling right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And now the timeout comes with just 1 second left in overtime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
60 by Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him, third down stop sets up fourth down. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.